Now, issuing a warning, a U.S. Special Representative for North Korea has said that the Hermit Kingdom could conduct a 7th nuclear test at any time, further asserting on how the country has shown no interest in returning to the negotiating table. In the past few months, North Korea has test-launched an unprecedented number of ballistic missiles, and according to a report, the country now plans to use tactical nuclear weapons or bombs. On June 5th, North Korea carried out test launches of 8 ballistic missiles from various parts of the country, the most ever launched missiles in a single day. Meanwhile, reiterating U.S. assessment on North Korea of preparing to conduct a 7th nuclear test, the envoy in a statement said, and I quote, "North Korea has launched 31 ballistic missiles in 2022, the most ballistic missile it has ever launched in a single year, further surpassing its previous record of 25 in 2019. End of quote. The envoy further added on how Pyongyang had shown no interest in discussing assistance to deal with its recent COVID-19 outbreak. On Tuesday, South Korea and the United States staged a joint air power demonstration displaying their readiness to North Korea against any nuke launches. The air power drill took place during U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman's visit to Seoul. United States, South Korea and Japan on Wednesday held a meeting at the vice ministerial level in the South Korean capital, the focus of which was to discuss a coordinated response to a possibly imminent North Korean nuclear test.
And of course, we discussed the DPRK, including this weekend's very provocative ballistic missile launch. The United States, the Republic of Korea, and Japan are fully and closely aligned on the DPRK. Our shared goal remains achieving the complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. Since last September, the DPRK has significantly increased the pace and scale of its ballistic missile launches. Each of these launches violates multiple UN Security Council resolutions and poses a serious threat to the security of the region and of the entire international community.
Echoing similar concerns, South Korea also reiterated its intention of strengthening its cooperation with the international community to stop North Korea from any illegal activities and further return the Hermit Kingdom to the dialogue table.
북한이 불법적인 행동을 즉각 중단하고 대화의 장으로 복귀하도록 국제사회와 공조를 더욱 강화해 나가기로 하였습니다. 이와 함께 북한의 코로나 상황에 대한 우려를 공유하고 북한이 국제사회의 지원 제의에 호응하기를 기대하였습니다.
Let's talk more about this. WION correspondent Susan Teherani is joining us live from New York. Susan Teherani, good to see you. The U.S. is concerned that North Korea could test a nuclear weapon or even a bomb in the coming days. What is the U.S. government doing to avert that, despite signs that the Hermit Kingdom is not willing to talk or even negotiate?
Right. So while the Biden administration has vowed to push forward with international sanctions should North Korea move forward with this nuclear test, its options are limited, notably at the United Nations Security Council, because of divisions between the 5 permanent members of the council, notably Russia and China, who will most likely block those sanctions. On the one hand, as you mentioned, North Korea so far in the year 2020 has conducted 18 ballistic tests, and since 2017 it was the last time that it conducted the intercontinental ballistic missile as well. So, you know, the United States is concerned that North Korea may up the ante because it sees this favorable environment because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the United States' attention deviating over there. But the United States and its allies have been pretty firm in sort of trying to avert that, at least with some sort of policy in the Asia-Pacific region and among alliances with South Korea and Japan to deter that, albeit, you know, facing resistance at the United Nations Security Council.
Live from New York, our correspondent Susan Teherani talking to us today. Thank you very much for that. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.